like, sometimes, like, what am I doing?
He is being accused, allegedly, of cheating on Kourtney Kardashian with a woman his daughter's age, which is around 19 years old.
I need someone that can, like, no matter how late we stay up and whatever we do the night before, like, she still wants to get up and go to the gym with me.
Kourtney Kardashian is reportedly spiraling right now, and let's not pretend we don't know why, because Travis Barker is being linked to a 19-year-old. And suddenly that soulmate, forever, obsessed with each other storyline is looking very thin. And before anyone jumps in with shock, let's be honest, the internet did not gasp. People sighed, people shrugged. Some of y'all literally said, "Are we surprised?" Because a 50-something rock star allegedly stepping out is not some wild plot twist. It's the pattern. This is the same man whose ex warned everyone. The same man who people have been calling a serial cheater for years. The same relationship a lot of you said felt rushed, intense, and love-bombed from the start. And now, here we are. Rumors flying about a teenager. Kourtney allegedly crashing out behind the scenes, and suddenly all of those comments about a baby doesn't make anyone stay are hitting different. Because this isn't just about the cheating rumors, it's about the fact that a lot of you saw this coming from a mile away. And the question isn't if Travis cheated, it's why anyone thought that this would end differently.
Travis Barker does have a past with cheating on his significant others, so this does not come as a surprise to me personally, but again, we don't know for sure if that's what's happening.
So here's how this whole rumor even started, because of course it didn't come from nowhere. It started with a blind item. And when I say blind item, I mean one of those that's so specific, it barely feels blind. It basically said that a reality star everyone knows is being cheated on by her partner with someone not much older than his daughter. Yeah, that one. And the internet immediately went, oh. And then this comment popped up, and I'm gonna read it exactly how it was written. "I don't agree with cheating, but please let it be bad baby." And honestly, a lot of this circles back to something that people have never let go of. Travis Barker allegedly wanted Kim Kardashian first. Yeah, that. And I'm sorry, that alone would have had me packing my bags, because people didn't just make that up. Travis literally wrote in his own book that he thought Kim was hot.
Have you ever hooked up with Travis Barker?
No, I never have. Absolutely. That I do not mind you asking.
Okay.
I never have. And that really sucks that has gone on. But he dated Paris, and we were all friends, and we'd all like hang out. And when I was with Paris, we'd be on the road and go to like their tour in Amsterdam. And like, so I have been friends with him, but never like in that way, and never hooked up with him.
So when he ended up with Kourtney, a lot of people felt like, okay, this feels adjacent. Same family, same circles, and people have been whispering for years that Kourtney was the closest option that still kept him around Kim. Uncomfortable? Absolutely, but also not a stretch when you look at the history. And speaking of history, let's talk patterns, because Travis Barker cheating is not some new rumor that popped up for fun. He has openly admitted to infidelity in multiple relationships. In his 2015 memoir, he straight up said he cheated during his marriage to Shayna Moakler, and that he was the problem. Shanna allegedly ended things after finding messages that he was sending back and forth with other women, and not one or two. According to his own book, this was happening with a lot of women within the same year. He also admitted to cheating in his first marriage to Melissa Kennedy. Even his bachelor party story raised eyebrows, because the way it was described made it clear commitment wasn't exactly his strong suit even back then. So when people say he's always been like this, they're not being dramatic. They're reading the receipts he handed us himself. Which brings us back to Kourtney, because something people have always pointed out is how over the top their relationship feels. The constant PDA, the nonstop touching, the need to always be seen as obsessed with each other, the public reminders of how much they're in love.
Stop making out with Travis, bro. Like, didn't you just have a baby? Don't get another one this quick. Are you giving her a hickey now?
No.
It's a gentle kiss on my neck.
And some of you have said this for a while now, that it feels less like happiness and more like insecurity wrapped in matching outfits. And then Reddit got involved. Now, a lot of people aren't just talking about cheating, they're talking about Travis and addiction and how that plays into everything we've been watching. One thread straight up says that they could see Travis cheating and then turning around and gaslighting Kourtney about it. And the theories went deeper. People started saying they could picture him blaming it on postpartum changes, saying things like he's struggling to see her that way right now, or framing him as being overwhelmed by her being a mom. And then somehow still positioning himself as the victim in the situation, which, if you've watched this family long enough, you know why that theory stuck.
I think because we've all known each other, it does make it easier to blend our families. Like, it's all I could ever want.
Someone said they think that's exactly why she's constantly around him, because she doesn't trust him. And that's why she's mostly seen with Rocky now instead of rotating time evenly with all of her kids. Another person added that maybe the nonstop talk about breastfeeding and being needed isn't just oversharing. It's a socially acceptable reason to never leave him alone. A way to say, I have to be here without actually saying, I don't trust my husband. And once someone said that, other people could not unsee it. They started comparing how she seems now to how she was when she had Mason, Penelope, and Rain. Back then, she looked like she had space. She had her own rhythm, and now people say she looks glued, constantly there, constantly needed.
I always hear the thing too, how kids could grow up with the same parents and the same household, but they're so different. But it's because they get a different version of you because you're at a different place in your life.
And yeah, someone did push back and say that maybe the older kids just don't need her as much anymore. Fair point, but others were not buying it. They said this feels less like natural change and more like survival mode. One comment even said it feels familiar, like Scott all over again, except Travis is better at hiding it. And that's the thing. None of this is confirmed. These are just theories and internet conversations, but they came from years of watching patterns repeat, relationships implode, and Kourtney slowly disappear into whoever she is with. And then Kourtney herself kind of said the quiet part out loud. Not that long ago, she admitted that her marriage to Travis isn't all rainbows and tongue kissing in public. On the Kardashians, she straight up said it takes a lot of balancing to make it work because they are not the same person at all. Travis is very go, 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 impulsive, always wants to be doing something. And Kourtney, she's always been more chill. Stay home, be in her bubble, do things slow. So when she said that, I was like, oh, okay. So the signs were already there. We just weren't paying attention because the PDA was masking it all. And then this other thing happened that people really didn't like. Travis got dragged after liking some very thirst-heavy photos of his son Landon's girlfriend. People immediately went, hold on, because why are you even there? And one comment said it perfectly. And this is making me believe that Travis continues on his cheating ways, but is doing better at hiding it than he was before. If you're wondering why so many people believe this rumor so fast, it's because all of the warning signs have been sitting there for a while now. Because either Travis is doing exactly what everyone warned he would do, or Kourtney is once again trying to hold together something that was never as solid as it looked. So I want to know what you think. Do you believe the rumors? Do you think Travis ever really changed? And do you think Kourtney saw this coming and stayed away? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.